Good morning. It is Coach T. We're here with our Fit in 15. Let's get started with our warm up and I'll explain our actual workout. So, right here, we're just going to march for 30 seconds. Then, we're going to do some modified jacks for 30 seconds. And we have 9 exercises, but it's going to be 3 basic moves, and we're going to add on for each session on those 9 exercises. So they're all going to be functional moves, no cardio, no weight training today, just functional moves that help us move better throughout the day. So this is warm-up move number 1, and here's warm-up move number 2. We're just going to do each one of these one round through 30 seconds for the warm-up with no rest in between because it is a warm-up. For our actual workout, it's the same time frame, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds to recover, catch your breath, get your mind right because it is Monday. Right here, a few more of these, and then we're going to actually get into our workout. Right here, 10 seconds to get it together. Okay, so we have 3 basic moves that we're going to add on each time we do it, which makes 9 different exercises. So we're going to start off with our feet a hip distance width apart, and we just want to turn our core to the side and just reaching out ever so slightly right here, one at a time, alternating sides. Try to keep your center engaged right here. This is move number 1, and we're going to add on to this for the next 2 rounds after this. So right here, keeping those legs forward. So it's 10 seconds. Now our second move that we're going to do, remember we have 3 base moves that we're going to add on to. So exercise number 2 is we're going to do our reaches to the floor, and I'm going to turn to the side so you can see soft knees, and we just reaching right here. You don't have to touch your toes. We're just reaching for that area. As you can see right here, it's a nice hinge, which is a basic functional move when we're hinging right here. We hinge all day when we pick things up, when we put things down, we're hinging, okay? So that's what we're concentrating on this morning, functional movements. Okay, so now we have one more, which is going to be a core twist. So we're going to have our feet hip distance width apart again, and we're going to turn to each side, always stopping in the middle. So it's turn, middle, turn, middle. Make sure you keep your head forward. That way you can ensure that you're just turning your core and not turning your head along with your entire body, okay? Feet are forward, your legs are hip distance width apart, and you're right here stopping in the middle, and your head is facing forward. That way we're just turning into that core. Good morning. We're still doing round 1. So now we're going to do round 2 with those same 3 moves, but we're going to add on to it. So for our alternating side reaches, now we're going to reach with big arms right here in the front, across the chest line. Have a nice little pivot on the feet to ensure that we're giving it a nice big turn right here. And pivot and turn and pivot and turn right here. Pivot, nice big arms. So this is another functional moves because we're reaching all day. We're reaching for things. We're putting things back, but we need that reach. So we're right here catching our breath. 10 seconds. So we're on our second, so we're going to do reaches, but this time we're going to do reaches from the waist to the ceiling, from the waist to the ceiling, waist, ceiling, waist, ceiling. Because remember, when we're putting things up in the cabinet, when we're taking things down, we need that engagement of those shoulders, of that upper back right here, reaching up. Shoulder up, right here, coming to our waist. So this is number 2 of round 2. And so now we have number 3. So this is our core twist, but this time we're going to add in some step backs, which means alternating legs. So I'm going to give you the side view. So you twist to to the right and your left foot is back and you bring it in. And you twist to the left, your right foot is back and you bring it in. So twist, step back, twist, step back, twist, step back, twist, step back. There we go. Twist, back, twist, back. So we're doing some twisting and we're also doing some reverse stepping back or reverse lunges. We're really getting to the lunge for the third round. So now we're into round 3 and we're going to do our alternating sides, but this time we're going to reach overhead like this, all the way over, all the way over, all the way over. Nice. All the way over, all the way over, reach, all the way over, reach. So we're doing all 9 of these exercises 2 rounds through. So we're almost finished with round 1. There we go. So this is our added on basic alternating side reaches. We've reached to the front and now we're reaching big overhead to the side. All right, so now we have our reaches. Now we're going to add in the floor and the ceiling. Remember, we did the floor by itself, then we did the ceiling by itself. Now, all the way down, all the way up. Hinge, all the way down, all the way up. Soft knees, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. There we go. All the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. Nice and easy. You don't have to touch your toes. Just reach in that direction. You'll know when you need to come up, when you feel your glutes and your hamstrings pull in the back of your body. That's when you know it's time for you to come up. All right? So now we're going to do that last last functional move. So we core twist, but this time we want to have both knees turn to the side so you can see in a nice 45-degree bend right here as we twist and bend, twist and bend. There we go. And twist and bend and twist and bend. So we're not bending the body, we're bending the knees, okay? And sometimes I notice that we like to step so far back till we can't get a nice bend in those knees, okay? That's round 1. So now we're going to do all 9 of those exercises, 1 more round through, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds to recover. So we're starting here, nice and easy, nice and simple. Just a little tap out to the side as we barely reach out with alternating arms, side to side. Bring it right back here to chest level, reaching, twisting, bending. Those are all functional moves. There we go. They help us to move better in everyday life. Those are things that we already do every day. We don't realize that we're doing them. So these exercises can help you improve on that to make your mobility better. So now we're reaching for the floor. And remember, you hinge, and as soon as you feel your glutes pull, as soon as you feel your hamstring, that nice big muscle in the back of your leg, they're going to work in conjunction together. When you feel them coming together, that's when you know it's time for you to come straight up. Keep your head up. That way, if you have high blood pressure, you're not sending blood rushing to your head. Right here and up and hinge and up. So now we have our last one is our core twist. Remember, your feet are hip distance width apart. And remember, you're going to turn to the side, stop in the middle. Turn to the side, stop in the middle. Turn, stop, turn, stop. Turn to the side, stop in the middle. Turn to the side, stop in the middle. Turn, stop, turn, stop. Turn to the side, stop in the middle. Turn to the side, stop in the middle. Turn, middle, turn, stop. One more. Turn to the side, stop in the middle. Turn to the side, stop in the middle. Okay, so now we have 6 more exercises. Now we're going to ramp it up. Now we're going to add on, making it more of a compound move. Okay, so now we have our Alternating reaches to the side. This time, I want you to be big, be bold. Stretch that arm all the way out with intention, like you're grabbing the wind, bringing it into your body. Big arms, a slight little squat in the middle, and you come up and you pivot with those legs. There we go. Getting that blood flowing in all areas of our body, working our body, working those muscles that are deep within the body that we don't see, but we still need to work, right? All right. So now we have that core twist with the step backs. All right. Same thing. Step back as we twist. Back. Still stopping in the middle. Okay. Just want to make sure that we get a full twist. There we go. Put your arms where you're most comfortable. I find this right here with my arms out with a bend. My hands are on top of each other. There we go. So just step it back. Remember, you don't have to bend the knees yet. And if you are having knee issues when we do it the third round, stay right here. You don't have to bend your knees, okay? So now we're going into the last three moves. So now we're going to do the reaches overhead, okay? So you squat overhead, squat overhead. So squat and reach. There we go. So we do squat all day, right? Sitting down, getting up. There we go. So squat, big reach overhead. Squat, big reach. Squat, big reach overhead. Squat, big reach. Squat, overhead. There you go. Squat, big reach. Squat, overhead. Squat, big reach. All right. So now we have our reaches from the floor all the way to the ceiling. All right. Hinging from the hip, hinging from the waist. So reach for the floor. You don't have to touch it, all the way up. Reach for the floor, all the way up. Reach and up. And reach, soft knees and up. Don't lock out your knees. When you lock your knees, you cause undue stress or undue pressure on your lower back. There we go, soft knees as we reach. We're reaching in opposite directions from the floor to the ceiling. We're reaching, okay. Now we have our last move right here, which is our core twist with our reverse 45-degree bend in both knees, okay? So if you're turning to the right side, that left knee is back and behind and come up. Other side, twist to the left, right knee is back behind, 45-degree and up. So I'll turn to the side so you can see. Twist. So you see how both of my knees, the knee in the front and the knee in the back, have a nice bend in them. I'm not stepping all the way back. Right here. All right, and that is it. And that is our functional fit in 15. And that is it for today, ladies. All right. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all next week. But I think I'm going to change